This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
Grant County's annual Chief for a Day event returns Thursday in front of the Grant County Courthouse in Ephrata.
The 2018 cherry harvest is expected to be much more profitable than last year.
North Central Regional Library is getting ready to kick off its annual summer reading program starting in June.
It was a big year for sports in the Wenatchee Valley, and between the Wenatchee High School Panthers and Eastmont High School Wildcats, many teams either placed in the Big Nine Conference or went to state over the 2017-2018 school year.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Grant County's annual Chief for a Day event returns Thursday in front of the Grant County Courthouse in Ephrata. The 17th annual ceremony begins at 2 p.m. on the courthouse front lawn on C Street Northwest. The ceremony is open to the public and includes presentations by heads of each agency, county commissioners, Superior Court judges, and other dignitaries. Chief for a Day celebrates the lives of several children from throughout the county who endure and overcome physical and developmental challenges every day. Each child is honored and empowered as chief of a local law enforcement or fire agency for the day. The event is sponsored by the Thomas A. Bora Foundation, an Ephrata-based nonprofit focused on assisting special needs children in the U.S. and Mexico. The Sheriff's Office will close at 1 p.m. and reopen at 3:30 p.m. following the event. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination from the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata. The 2018 cherry harvest is expected to be much more profitable than last year. Harvest begins this week in Mattawa and will end statewide in August. As far as how this year's crop is looking, orchard manager Ricardo Arizmendi of Weber Farms in Quincy says this year's crop will be smaller, and that's not a bad thing.
The crop is smaller, so the quality should be better than last year. Last year we had a bumper crop that we had trouble with size. Where if smaller crop, you do a lot better than bumper crop like last year. Last year was a disaster.
Ricardo says growers in the area will see returns of about 70 to 90% higher than last year. I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News. This segment is brought to you by
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
North Central Regional Library is getting ready to kick off its annual summer reading program starting in June. Sign-ups for the program begin when school is out early next month. The program, along with free activities, are offered at 30 libraries in Chelan, Douglas, Grant, and Ferry counties. This year's activities include puppet shows, theater performances, science and technology workshops, author and musician visits, and weekly craft and story times. Children and teens can log their reading minutes and hours to collect prizes throughout the summer. At the end of the program, raffle drawings will be held for larger prizes. Adults can also participate by recording their minutes online for a chance to win a Kindle Fire and Amazon gift card. Last year, more than 7,600 children, teen, and adults logged nearly 95,000 hours of reading during the summer. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
It was a big year for sports in the Wenatchee Valley, and between the Wenatchee High School Panthers and the Eastmont High School Wildcats, many teams either placed in the Big Nine Conference or went to state over the 2017-2018 school year. The Wenatchee Panthers kept up their school's reputation in a number of sports. Girls soccer and girls and boys swim took first place in the Big Nine, and girls soccer made it to the state quarterfinals. The Panthers bowling team took second in the Big Nine and sent 2 teammates to the state competition. During the spring sports, the Panthers baseball took 4th in state, and girls tennis took 2nd in the Big Nine and finished 7th overall. The Eastmont Wildcats made history with a number of their teams going to state this year. Eastmont boys swim took second in the Big Nine, only losing to Wenatchee. And the Wildcat bowling team took first in the state for the second year in a row. And boys soccer won the Big Nine conference, went to state for the first time ever as a program, and took fourth. Wildcat softball took second in the Big Nine and made it to state for the second year in a row. Last year was the first year as an organization that they went to state. Stay tuned in to iFIBER One Sports for the 2018-2019 season. I'm Madison Meyer with iFIBER One Sports.
This is iFIBER One News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.